All right, y'all, man. It's your boy Homebody 2 times for me. Back in that video, man. For me, follow the Instagram at Homebody 2 times. Now, look, that's what they started talking about. It's cool to be out in nature. Now, look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. You feel me? I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock me, show me love, support. You feel me? Excuse me. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much. More love always. I'm also sending good positive energy towards everyone. Also, disclaimer, if you don't want to hear about the truth, if you don't want to hear more about the truth, if you feel like you're not ready to hear about the truth, if you feel like you're not ready to hear more about the truth, then you may want to go ahead and click off this video now, respectfully, all due respect. Also, if you want to do a one-on-one call with me, just DM me on my Instagram at Homebody2times. Let's go ahead and get more deep into the video. It's cool to be out in nature. Now, what do I mean by this, bro? Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Mother Nature and Mother Kind. Shout out everybody always. Now, look, right? It's cool to be out in nature, bro. What's wrong with going out in nature? What's wrong with being out in nature, bro? You're not too old to go out in nature, bro. You're not too old to ground your feet. You're not too old to go play outside and have fun, bro. Why you think when we were so-called younger, we would naturally want to take our socks off? We would naturally want to play in the grass. We would naturally want to be outside because your soul knows that's where the nutrients comes from. That's where a lot of good energy comes from, outside. Are you really depressed, or are you just not going outside enough? Because going outside, it can naturally help you tap within yourself, bro. Because you are nature, and nature is you. See, a lot of times, bro, we're not going outside. We're not tapping in with nature. We're not asking nature how they doing. We're not tapping in with the animals. We're not tapping in with the insects. We're not tapping in with the plants. They talk. The real ones talk, bro. The real animals, the real insects, etc., they talk, bro. But if you're not outside, if you're not communicating with them, how you gonna know? You feel me? I was outside earlier. Bees was literally around me, literally like close on me. They feel my energy. They know I'm not trying to attack them. And I know they're not trying to attack me. You see what I'm saying? But if you want some negative energy, the bee might sting you, because the bee might be like, hold on, is she trying to swat at me? Is he trying to swat at me? Now they're trying to protect themselves. They didn't hit you with the sting. You see what I'm saying? But when you just flow, when you just was good, like you're not on no type of like negative energy. Because a lot of times, bro, animals ain't gonna mess with you if you ain't messing with them, bro. A lot of times the insects not gonna mess with you if you're not messing with them. How many times you done seen a spider in your house or a ladybug in your house, but before you knew it was in your house, was it messing with you? No. Was it biting you? No. Now, that's a different story if that insect bites you and you didn't do nothing to it. That's a different story. Respectfully, all due respect. But it's cool to be outside, bro. It's cool to go out in nature, bro. It don't matter how so-called old you are. Old, not even the real thing. Old, young, they don't even exist. You can call somebody an elder. You could call somebody a young soul. Right? If you want to. But ain't nobody old. And ain't nobody young, to be honest with you. You are what you are, and you are not what you are not, bro. See, this is a very good affirmation that you can all say. You can say this multiple times a day. You can say this right here. I'm going to give y'all 2 affirmations that are very powerful. I am that I am. What does I mean? I is the soul. So when you say anything and you start it off with I, you're talking about the soul. I is the soul. Now, when you're saying me, M-E, that's the ego. What about me? It's all about me, ego, right? So what I want y'all to understand and understand is that when you're saying I am that I am, you're telling yourself that I am what I am. You're being confident. You're speaking that good energy into the universe. You're speaking that good energy into yourself. You're speaking that good energy out. You're literally saying I am that I am. You're literally telling yourself I am myself. I am that I am. You're being confident. You're claiming that you are who you are. You're also accepting that you are who you are. You're not running away from who you are. Now, here's another powerful affirmation as well. I am not that I am not. What does I am not that I am not mean? I am not that I am not means that you are telling yourself anything that I am not, I am telling myself right now that I am not those things, and I do not claim those things. So even if something does try to get sent your way, maybe, right? You've already got that energy like I am not that I am not. So it may be very hard for you to not be yourself. I mean, not that. It may be very hard for you to not be yourself because you've already put that energy out that I am myself and I am not that I am not. So now it may be very hard for you to do things that you know that really aren't you because you don't put that intention out there and that energy out there. I am that I am and I am not that I'm not. Those are two very, very powerful affirmations. Right? Excuse me. Another thing is too, y'all, is that when it comes to going out in nature, right? Like I've said before, y'all, nature is the real medicine. Right? Nature cures so much, bro. You can go out and give the hug. You can go out and give a hug to the tree. You can ground your feet. And it's not just grounding your feet. I be grounding my hands too. You can ground your hands too. I've grounded both my hands before. You can ground your hands too. You can ground your whole body, really, in nature, to be honest. Now, you might want to be careful doing that because, you might be allergic to some of the grass, etc., because there's a lot of fake grass on this planet too, etc. So you might want to be careful doing that, though. Grounded. You might want to be careful grounded, though. You feel me? Respect for all due respect. Another thing is, too, is that it's a lot of good benefits out in nature. You see what I'm saying? It's that real energy is out in nature. You ever notice when you be in your house, right? It's just like, normal vibe. But when you go out in nature, you feel like you're in a whole different world. Like the chi, the energy feels different. It smells different. Everything just feels so different a lot of things just feel different when you go out in nature because that's your real home, bro. Being in these houses, I'm not saying it'll be grateful for your houses and apartments and condos, etc., but that's not your original home. One of our original homes is out in nature. We originally were going to rest mode of nature. We will be resting on trees, resting in the grass. This is before they put all the fake grass, right? Because a lot of these grasses be fake. It's not even real grass. I'm talking about back in the day. We was outside in nature. We didn't have our beds was the trees. Our beds was Mother Nature, Mother God. You see what I'm saying, bro? That's one of our original homes, out in nature. Because you know why nature feels so good and it feel like a different vibe? Because that's one of your original homes, out in nature. That real energy is out there in nature. You see what I'm saying? They want us to be in the house all day and in the apartments all day and the condos all day, etc. because they want us to be boxed in. They want us to be boxed in, y'all. What I mean by boxed in is that they don't want us to go outside and connect with nature. Because if you start connecting with nature, you might start questioning your reality a lot more. You might be like, hold on, bro. Dang, why me and the tree, we kind of got similar hair. We got similar ether. Because you are nature. Nature is you. You go look at you go look at a tree stump and tell me why the same circles you got in your finger look exactly like that tree stump. It's not a coincidence, bro. I've said this before. There's no such thing as coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen in divine timing, even though time is not even real. But I'm using that as an example. It's really in divine energy, to be more exact. Respect for all due respect. Why you think the electricity in our brain looks similar to a lot of these trees? It's not a coincidence, bro. It's not a coincidence at all. Respect for all due respect. We are very connected to the nature. We are very connected to the trees and Mother Nature and Mother Kai in general. You feel me? Very connected. Because one of the main reasons why a lot of us don't feel our best, it might be because you're not going outside and tapping in with nature. We live on a planet, y'all. We live on a being. We live on Mother Nature. We live on a goddess, literally. She want to connect with us. A lot of us want to connect with her, but we don't be outside enough. We don't be outside, or some of us don't even be outside at all. You see what I'm saying? But look, man, before I end up this video, I want to say this too. Like I said earlier in the video, if you want to do a one-on-one call with me, just DM me on my Instagram. My Instagram is HumbleAli2times. Everything is lowercase. Everything is together. I help with mental health. I help with physical health. I help with emotional health. I help with spirituality. I help with religion. I help with taking better care of yourself. I help with fasting. I help with trying to be more calmer etc. You feel me? But look, man, before I end up this video, I also want to say this as well. I hope y'all females enjoyed today's video. I catch y'all females on the next one, man. Peace.